You guys, my family's a good time.
That's right,
My
they are.
family's a good time.
They are.
I decided to help decorate because really, it's my specialty. So when you're walking around Mardi Gras, you can have your beer right here.
That's right. In case I need my hands free for baking, I can have my beer right here.
Do I get to do any drizzle?
Sure.
No. When can you eat it?
When can you eat it? Hi, welcome back to Baking with Josh.
Happy Mardi Gras!
Fat Tuesday.
It's Fat Tuesday.
Woohoo!
Woo! And we're gonna make a king cake.
A king cake. I had never heard of a king cake until about 2 weeks ago. And I was like, I have no idea what a king cake is.
And I was like, what, Colorado? Come on, Colorado.
But now I do, and it's delicious. It's great. It's like a big cinnamon roll, really.
And I want to say thank you to my sister Janet for sending us all these beads from Louisiana.
Janet, you went crazy.
Janet, you went crazy. The kids loved it. They like ripped into the box. They were like putting everything on. Look at this. I got some rings over my lip. I got this. Thank you for the shirt.
Oh my gosh, this shirt is everything. Look at this. I have a bow tie built into my shirt.
Yeah. Let the good times roll, Chef.
Yeah, let the good times roll.
And then also my Uncle Jack, who has a bead cart with my Uncle Paul. He sent me a photo of their bead cart. They sell beads as people go by. My aunt makes margaritas or something, or hurricanes, and they all sell their beads. You guys, my family's a good time.
That's right,
my family's a good time.
They are.
All right, so what are we gonna do?
Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how to make the king cake.
And I'll probably eat it. Yay!
Whoa.
Whoops.
All right, let's make our king cake. So the first thing you're gonna need to do is to add your wet ingredients to your stand mixer. 8 tablespoons melted butter, 1 cup milk, and 3 eggs. Now we're gonna put these wet ingredients in the mixer and whisk. Now we're gonna add the dry ingredients, which are 4½ cups flour, 1/2 cup sugar, 1 teaspoon salt, and 1 package of fast rise yeast. Now that we added all the dry ingredients, we're going to mix with a wooden spoon. Once the dough is really sticky, it's time to add the hook attachment. Mix on medium-low speed for 10 minutes. Once the timer's up, we're going to put the dough into the glass bowl, cover it with plastic wrap, let it rise for 2 hours. So while our dough is rising, I'm gonna make the filling. For the filling, you're going to need 1 cup of brown sugar and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. So I put a little flour in the silicone mat, and I'm gonna roll the dough out into a rectangle shape. Now I'm gonna spray the dough with some warm water so the filling will stick. Spread the brown sugar and cinnamon over the dough evenly. We're gonna gently roll this up into a log. Flip this over so the seam side is up. Pinch the ends here. Put this dough into this greased bundt cake, seam side up. Now that we're done, we're gonna lightly cover this with plastic wrap. We'll let this rise for another hour before we bake. So now the dough is risen. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 350 degrees at 30 minutes, rotating halfway through so the cake bakes evenly. Let it cool in a wire rack for about 1 hour. After the cake cools, it's time to decorate, and I'm gonna ask Angela to help me.
Hey you guys, I decided to help decorate because really, it's my specialty.
The first thing we need to do before we put the icing and the sugars on is we need to hide something in the cake.
There was always like a little baby Jesus in the king cake, and then whoever gets the baby Jesus, I think it's like good luck, or sometimes it was like you got to be king or queen.
King for the day.
Something like
nice.
that.
So to hide the prize in the king cake, we flip the king cake over, and I'm gonna make a little incision. I'm gonna let Angela stuff it in. So where would you like to hide it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, let's use this seam right here. And then I want you to kind of stuff them in there.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
Here you go. Smush my finger in there.
Okay, so now we have the prize in, so we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna start icing the king cake. This is a simple glaze icing that goes on the king cake. You're gonna need 2 cups of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon of corn syrup, 2 tablespoons of milk, and a 1/4 teaspoon of clear vanilla. After we put the glaze on, we're gonna put the sanding sugars, and we have 3 different colors. We have yellow and green and purple, which are the Mardi Gras colors.
Those are the colors of Mardi Gras.
We want to make sure we don't get the icing glaze too thin because then it'll just run off the cake. So we want it to be on the thicker side so it looks really nice and the sanding sugars will stick to it better.
One of my favorite things my sister sent me, I mean, she sent so much. Janet, you went above and beyond. What is this? It's like a
beer koozie.
A beer koozie? So when you're walking around Mardi Gras, you can have your beer right here?
That's right.
I kind of want to get a beer.
So now I have the right consistency for the glaze. So now we're going to drizzle it over the cake and then we're going to put the sanding sugars on.
Do I get to do any drizzle?
Sure.
No?
Yeah, you can. Like right over here, there's a little piece.
Oh, fart. I touched the top of the cake with
It's
the bowl.
okay, it's okay. Now we're done putting the glaze on. It's time for the sanding sugars. So with the sanding sugars, we're gonna alternate colors. We're gonna alternate the yellow, green, purple around the cake.
See,
on this side.
Now, I can do this. This is my kind of decoration.
Oh yeah, you're doing great.
When can you eat it?
When can you eat it? You can eat it pretty soon after. The icing takes about maybe 20 minutes to dry. Because it's a glaze, it dries pretty quick. And this king cake is looking delicious.
And you know what? I've totally forgotten where baby Jesus is.
See? You'll know when you bite into it and like break your crown.
No.
Woohoo!
Yay, king cake.
King cake.
Dude, you totally did it.
Boom. We're just gonna let the icing dry and then we're gonna have a slice.
Yay. Okay, here's my favorite part. Now I get to try it. It's so
What's the
yummy.
verdict? Yeah, I know.
It's so good.
It's good.
I love it.
It does. It tastes like a big cinnamon roll, right?
So yummy.
I know. It's delicious.
You're using your beer koozie?
I'm using the beer koozie. Thank you, Janet. In case I need my hands free for baking, I can have my beer right here.
Big thank you to my sister Janet and everyone in my family in Louisiana and everyone else celebrating Mardi Gras. Happy Fat Tuesday.
Happy Fat Tuesday, guys.
Be safe out there. Next week, we have Colleen Ballinger,
Colleen, yay.
who's my co-star in Haters Back Off on Netflix. We got a season 2.
That's great.
Maybe she can tell us some secrets of season 2.
All right.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Like, what's happening? But anyway, we'll see you guys next week.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye. Yay!
Whoa.
Whoops.
Watch out.
Hear that? I'm super hungry. Bring a plane in, landing.
Let me have the whisk. Okay, so now we're gonna mix the icing glaze. Oreo.
Not really. Now she's not doing it, of course.
I think.
She's not doing it. Oh my God! I didn't get baby Jesus.
You didn't? Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Where is that baby Jesus?
I'll just have to keep eating.
Gotta keep eating the whole thing.
I'll find him.
Yep.